What's going on with Chicago West? It looks like she might really be struggling from alleged issues with her dad, from the strange competitiveness between her and one of her siblings. It seems like she's been through a lot lately. So is she okay? What's actually going on? Recently, Kanye held an album launch party, and not surprisingly, there's a lot of footage from this event, but some of this footage is really disturbing, and it's had everyone talking for all the wrong reasons. In some of the videos, you can see Kanye and his kids North, St. and Chicago. For some reason, Psalm was nowhere to be seen, but that's a topic for another day. Obviously, the party was a big deal for Kanye, so it's understandable that he wanted to share this moment with his children, and most of his kids looked really happy to be there, except for Chicago. For some reason, she looked like she'd rather be anywhere else. In every single photo and video she appeared in, she had the same sad expression on her face, almost as if she was being forced to do something she didn't want to do. And this is why everyone's been talking about what's going on with Chicago. A lot of people seem to think that it's possible that she might be scared of Kanye. I mean, think about it. How often do you see Chicago around Kanye in comparison to her siblings? It's just not that often. And even during the launch party, it's like she went out of her way to not be close to him. It was hard to see her with just him. There was always someone else around, either his wife Bianca or North or someone else. I'm sure you get the point. Now, if you're wondering what exactly is going wrong with Chicago and Kanye, a few conspiracy theories have been going around, and the biggest one yet is that Kanye simply prefers North to Chicago. He doesn't bother hiding it. Apparently, North is a lot like Kanye in so many ways, and that's why he prefers her to Chicago, who looks and acts more like him than anything. And since Kanye doesn't have the best relationship with Kim, it's affecting his and Chicago's relationship. And now the strained relationship between them is apparently only getting worse as North is gearing up to make her debut. Even though the rumor about Kanye and Chicago's rough relationship only came to light recently, this is supposedly something that has been going on for a while. And when I say a while, I mean almost as long as 2 years, a time frame that takes us back to Chicago's 4th birthday party. I'm sure we all remember how much Kanye ranted online about that. His whole rant was about how it was Chicago's birthday and he couldn't see or spend the day with her because Kim was hosting a secret birthday party that she didn't invite him to. He made it seem like he was a victim and was being deprived of seeing his daughter. But from the rumors going around now, that wasn't actually the case. Allegedly, Chicago didn't want Kanye to be present on her big day, and Kim was determined to make that happen. But when Kanye took the whole issue online, she knew that she couldn't hold out for long, and eventually she gave Kanye the location of the party, and afterward she apparently decided to do some damage control, and that was what led her to make a press release, one that explained that she and Kanye had agreed to host different birthday parties for Chicago in an attempt to deflect some of the attention coming her and Chicago's way. All of this is pretty crazy, but you have to wonder, when did this drama between Kanye, Chicago, and Kim actually start? Allegedly, Chicago didn't want him at her birthday party, but why? Where did it all go wrong? I mean, Chicago is still Kanye's child, just like North, Saint, and Psalm, so it doesn't make sense for Kanye to have this kind of strange relationship with her. One theory is that Kim might be behind it all. We all know how Kanye was the couple everyone wanted to be like. They started dating in 2011, went public with their relationship in 2012, and they tied the knot in 2014. At first, everything about their relationship seemed perfect, like nothing could go wrong. But barely 2 years into their marriage, the cracks started to show after Kanye publicly announced his support for Donald Trump, and the Hollywood couple that everyone thought was perfect seemed as flawed as every other average relationship. Initially, it all seemed like this was merely a hiccup in their marriage, one that would be tough to fix but not impossible. But as time went on, Kanye started to act really strangely, and eventually Kim filed for divorce, and toward the end of 2022, their divorce was finalized. Now get this, allegedly, after Kim realized that her and Kanye's relationship couldn't be fixed, she slowly started turning their kids against him. Apparently this worked well with Chicago and not so well with North. This would explain why both girls apparently have different relationships with Kanye, and as if this whole issue couldn't get any worse, barely a month after finalizing his divorce from Kim, Kanye got married to Bianca. Just like that, there was another woman in the kids' lives, and allegedly Kim wasn't very happy about that. She supposedly felt threatened by Bianca because Bianca was more motherly toward Kim and Kanye's kids than Kim was. And the theory is that this is another reason why Kim started turning Chicago against Kanye. Then again, this is just a theory. It might not be true at all. But what do you guys think? What do you think is going on with Chicago? Do you think she has a problem with Kanye? And do you think Kim might be responsible for that? What do you think is happening there? Can it be fixed? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below.